Hello folks, welcome back to another video review, and tonight, this afternoon, I guess we're looking at Irish whiskey. Now this product, I didn't know much about it, but I had seen it around, but I seen it, you know what I'm saying, like I didn't have it on my to buy list.
Right.
Because I had so many others, like Jameson and Patty's and all of that, but I saw it. And I was like, nah. And then Walmart, for some reason one day, had these for $10. And I noticed,
what are they usually?
like 25 or higher. So I know it's not a $10 bottle. So I said, well, for $10 I'm buying it, you know, even if I don't know anything about it. So I started researching. It's only been out since like 2020. It was a bad year to come out.
Yeah.
But it's made by a company called Royal Oak Distilling in Ireland.
It might have been a good year to come out.
Where everybody's
People drank a lot more.
People drank a lot in 2020.
That's true, yeah. So Royal Oak Distilling in Ireland, and a busker is somebody that like plays music on the street.
Yeah.
Like whatever you want to call it. So this is the triple distilled blended Irish whiskey. What they do with this one is they take grain whiskey, malt whiskey, and copper pot still whiskey, and they blend the three together to make this one here. But then they break it down and they sell the pieces. So this is the grain that goes into that. And then you can also buy the single malt that goes into that, or the copper pot still. So I bought these two are the ones that Walmart had.
Okay.
You understand? Like
Yeah.
this is the whole blend, and this is the piece of the blend.
individual. Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Nice.
This is the grain whiskey.
You'll have to collect all the elements.
And I've never had this. Yeah, well,
And blend your own.
You had that one?
well, yeah, I've had half of it.
I can tell.
But in taste challenges, you know, I did a tasting and then in taste challenges. I did a blind
How do you
taste.
do well on the challenges?
It depends. Some of them are so close you just can't tell them apart. I do blind taste tests. Sometimes you can get it and you can smell it and you know which is which. So like with the recent, what was that? The recent rum that I had, it was like, I would never get it wrong. I got it wrong once, and I got it right like 13 times, you know.
Wow.
All right, so this is a single grain, and I think the grain is corn, and it's 88.6 proof. So that's 44.3% alcohol, so kind of high, and well, you know, not really that high. All right.
Oh, you didn't rinse out your glass.
Oh, I will. Okay, so single grain, one of our 3 traditional Irish whiskeys. Beautiful, sweet finish that lasts, they're claiming. I'm not going to read all of this.
They're claiming.
Yeah. Grain, malt, and pot still under one roof. And all right, so they're basically taking one whiskey and breaking it into the components to sell you different bottles of the same thing, basically. All right. So I've never had a single grain whiskey in my life. That's Babs. This is you. Right, she can have more.
No,
I'm driving.
Oh, that's true.
Because I didn't finish my beer, so I didn't make up for it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. You did. Okay, so here we go.
It smells very alcohol-y.
You know what? I say I never had a single grain. That's not really true. I've had corn whiskey, which is a grain, right?
Yeah.
I've had
It smells like alcohol or alcohol.
I had the New England corn whiskey, and I had the Kentucky corn whiskey. Okay, so take off my cap.
I'm afraid.
Yeah, it does have a very straight alcohol, medicinal kind of.
Okay, so it's gold, kind of like corn.
It does have kind of a sweetness to the smell.
Now it might be corn that's grown in Ireland, because they do grow, but they say maize over there.
Oh, do they in Ireland? I didn't know that.
Like I hear a lot of, like I look at a lot of websites for British and European producers, and they'll say we use maize.
Oh.
And I'm saying, oh, you mean corn, like, but they don't call it Indian corn over there.
Oh.
Because in Europe, corn means wheat.
Oh.
Like in the Bible, when you hear that they were eating corn, but they were eating wheat.
Oh, I didn't know
You know
that.
that, so.
And what about candy corn? Where does that fall?
Sorry, folks, they did have some imperial stout before the. All right. I'm trying to pick up a nose on it.
a light and sweet smell to me.
Yeah, it's like a light and sweet. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, sweet. All right, so here we go. Cheers.
He said, I don't want to clink it though. It's lunch.
No, I just. So, yeah, it's kind of like a piece of the whole. It's the.
Literally has a less intense flavor than that beer we just drank.
It's very mild and very light.
It's almost watery
44.3.
in the body, like.
It's pleasant. I mean, it's not anything harsh.
No. Do you get what I'm saying about it almost being like watery?
You will get whiskeys that can be a little watery, but if you overdrink them, you'll find out it's not that watery.
Well, I know it's not. But like the body, yeah, like I feel like Jameson or something has a stronger or a heavier body, but maybe not.
Maybe, but I'll tell you, when you do a blind taste test, it can really change things, because you think you know, and then you get them all mixed up, and you're like, maybe I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Did you pick up anything?
It was strong.
There's almost like a vanilla kind of taste to me.
And you were talking about candy corn as a joke, but I think it's not a joke. Because it kind of has a candy corn. But a lot of bourbon has candy corn flavor. You know?
Yeah, but it does kind of have a sweet, almost like vanilla, like it kind of candy taste. Yeah, that's
Vanilla,
funny.
yeah. Vanilla.
It's smooth.
Candy.
It's
Yeah.
pretty smooth.
All candy corn theme.
I don't really like the practice of what these companies do. I mean, I don't care. It doesn't bother me, because if you can buy whatever you want. But they're taking a blended whiskey that's using 3 different types, and then they're selling the types, which is a way to get you to buy 4 bottles.
Yeah.
That's
But you
cool.
don't think that they're like valid as on their own? Like they're on
I mean, they're
their
valid,
back
but I mean, you know, they really mainly just make one whiskey.
right.
And then they're saying, well, you could buy the pieces. Of course, they might cost a little more than the main. I mean, it's like, you know, it's like a game, but
I guess it's strategic from a.
yeah, but I only paid
marketing.
$10, so I don't care, you know. But on its own merits, a single grain whiskey, and a lot of companies do this, believe me. Hay Club is a single grain Scotch. It's kind of bland, but I don't take issue with that, because I drink a lot of bland stuff, and I eat a lot of bland food. So
If you did like a shot of this, you would barely register it. You'd be like, okay.
yeah, and I don't do shots. I just do sips, and I don't do cocktails, except if I buy a pre-canned, you know, ready to drink canned cocktail and review those.
Some cocktails are really good.
The only cocktails I do are mix-ups.
What does that mean?
Well, folks, my mix-ups are these inexpensive vodkas that I buy, and I mix them up with pure cane sugar soda pops.
Oh,
Like, I'll show you.
and that's your special.
That's my only cocktails.
That's
They're
your little
called-
special drink.
Yeah, they're called mix-ups. So like I
You
bought
called
this-
them that?
Yeah, it's the name of the
So
show,
does
mix-up.
so does the audience, I'm sure.
So like if you buy, most soft drinks are high fructose corn syrup, and they're gross. But like I found the pure sugar Dr. Pepper. Very
The
hard to
cane
find.
sugar?
Yeah, the cane sugar Dr. Pepper.
Oh.
So this is Frosty, classic lemonade. Okay, no big deal. It's made in Detroit, Michigan.
I think it looks cool.
It's been around since 1939. But it's cane sugar. Most soft drinks you buy are going to say high fructose corn syrup. And
Yeah.
believe me, like I told when I did the Dr. Pepper
Like the
video-
Mexican Cokes and things like that, cane sugar.
Exactly. When I did the Dr. Pepper video, I said, don't ever drink this. Because you'll never drink regular Dr. Pepper again.
Oh, that sounds so good because I love Dr. Pepper. Wait, what's that soda, Bears or something, that we had at Shortstop today? It's a local, it's like a small, it's cane sugar soda,
The B.O. something.
Boyers or something like that. Have you had that?
Boyd's. I think.
Boyd's?
No. But see, this one I bought because it has
Those are
sugar,
short
not high fructose corn syrup. Found this at Rouse's. So what I do is I take the vodka, Nikolai or Vodovska from Mexico, and I pour a little bit in the glass, and I pour this on top, and just pouring it mixes it, you know, the agitation, and I try it out. Usually it's pretty good. I do this about once a week. They're called mix-ups. Okay, back to this. I wouldn't use this in a mix-up because it's not made for that. It's made more of a sipper.
We'll have to do a mix up.
Man, I want a cane sugar I want a cane sugar Dr. Pepper. That sounds good.
But they sold out and never came back.
They had some Pepsi ones they made.
It was Pepsi made with real sugar. And they had those around, and I think those are mostly gone, but maybe Cash Saver has some left. I don't love this, but I like it. I like the vanilla or candy corn thing. I like the lightness of it. I think that the triple distilled blended is better.
It is kind of bland. This would be a good whiskey for people who don't really like whiskey.
I'm gonna tell you why it's bland. Because when they make these kind of whiskeys, the grain whiskey is the
I
base.
want to taste a little bit of this.
Yeah, I don't really understand that gimmick either.
The grain whiskey is the base. The flavor comes from the malt whiskey, the barley malt. You're gonna find out that's different. Because you could try some too, but
That is so much better.
see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's so much better.
Because it's got pot still and single malt in it.
That like actually has
I think
flavors.
it's better.
Yeah.
So this is okay. I mean, it's even like arguably good. I'll give it an 83. Like getting into good.
It doesn't seem like it's poor quality or anything. It's just very bland.
It's just a piece of something. It's
Yeah.
like if you said I'm having a pizza party and you tell people, well, let's eat the dough, and they would be like, where's the rest of the pizza? Well, just tonight we're doing the dough, and then next time we'll
Domino's starts selling like deconstructed pizzas. You could order the dough. You
yeah, and
could
then the next
order
time we'll do the cheese,
sauce.
and the next time the pepperoni. But then you would probably rather have all three together, So, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna give it an 83.
Okay.
But what about you?
Oh
You too.
gosh, I'm bad at I'd probably give it. Was an 83 a B minus?
To me, a B minus like 80, 81, 82. 83 is like getting into B, but still, it's
I think
like
I'll give it the same.
83, good,
Yes.
but nothing.
Especially after I tried this, it's so much better. Yeah.
I'm gonna say 81.
B minus.
Yeah.
So, folks, this is fine,
This is tasty.
but it's a piece of it.
Yeah, like I wonder who would prefer the bland one to that one.
People
I don't
who
know.
who don't like pizza, but they like to eat people's pizza crusts.
Oh.
That's who that's for.
And then the funny thing about it, this one's lower ABV. This is 40%.
I know, I saw. Yeah.
That's 44.3.
Yeah, I do think for someone who likes bland stuff, like I don't know how else to put it, someone who isn't into big flavors, isn't a big whiskey person, like they might find this more palatable than this. Like maybe this would go down.
Yeah, and there was no risk factor involved.
No, because it's $10.
I mean, $10, there's no downside. If you don't like it.
I know you said it's meant to be sipped, but it's still, like you probably could put this with make like a whiskey ginger with it, like put like some ginger ale and lime in there, and it,
It says they choose the highest quality spirits, of course.
They all do, yeah.
Hand-selected cask, naturally. Well, every cask is hand-selected because they go around and they say, we want these.
Yeah, it's not foot selected.
We start off with sweet caramel. Right.
Sorry. He thinks I'm very funny.
It's a father's pride.
It's fine. I mean, I like it, but I'm not going to be... I don't think it's going to do that well in taste challenges, but anyway, so
Yeah.
81, 83, 83. It's good. Barely. But, all right. No, I'm not saying that to be like mendacious,
Mendacious.
malicious. I meant to say malicious. I'm not saying that to be malicious. It's
No,
just,
it was really funny.
I just had a
It's
question.
good, barely.
Yeah. If it was very good, it would be a B plus. So thanks.
It's whiskey.
Yeah, thanks for watching, folks. And I'll be back with this in a few months, maybe in 6 months, to do a series with it. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.